You can see that this is an extremely big spring, right? Okay, I believe that the object is here. So we're going to make it small. Alright, you can check the size of this spring if you want. Alright, by pointing. Okay, it's about my goodness, it's about 9,960 mm. Okay, which is about 900 over cm, is about meter. We don't need such a long spring, but we can always make it smaller by using this scale component. Now, can you see over here? Scale. Alright. Okay, you're going to scale it proportionally. Make sure that it's uniform scale about the opposite point. Okay, now you bring it down. Okay, now you can see here is scaled by 0.5. Can you see the scale there? Okay, and then you are actually going to scale it by, so it's 1 meter. It's about 1 meter. So you're going to scale it by 100 times. So it's 0.01. All right, enter. Okay, now it become very small already, right? If you zoom extend, you can see now the spring is quite reasonable. All right. Okay, now the spring is vertical. How do we make it horizontal? Okay, now you are going to rotate the spring. Alright, now how are we going to rotate the spring? Can you see that this is blue? Alright, okay, and if you pan the axis, okay, and you go to, you can see that this is red. Okay, now let me explain a little bit on how to use the compass, alright, so called the protractor, to rotate it. Now, the first one that, alright, you touch on is the position when you pin the object. Okay, to rotate an object, you have to pin. Now, what do I mean by that? Alright, you can see that, okay, this is a piece of paper. Alright, now to rotate an object like this, I need to, first thing, I need to pin. I got to hold this, right? Then I have to grab another point here, right? I'm going to come in and grab another point here, and I can rotate the object, right? Okay, so where does it rotate? It rotates about the first point here. Okay, so the first point where you first click is the so-called the pin, then you grab and then you pull. Okay, let me demonstrate. So in this case, for the spring, alright, okay, I have to pin in this direction because I want to rotate it in this direction. Alright, down this way. Alright, so I put shift key so it remains as the red color. I select onto the pin and onto the spring. Alright, and then I grab. You can see it now, the spring rotate this way. Alright, I want to be exact. I let go of the shift key. I key 90. Now the spring is exactly now horizontal. Okay, so I go and move the spring up to this point. Okay. Okay, so let me zoom in and have a look. Okay, still look quite big, the spring. Okay, I'm going to scale it down smaller again. Alright. Okay, this time around maybe another 0.5. Okay. Okay, I'm going to move the spring such that it's connected. Okay. Okay, move the spring again. Forward. Okay. Okay, this time. Alright. Now in real life, you actually screw the spring onto this tool. Alright, so in this drawing, if you want to do that, it's okay, but you cannot get the spring that you want, so we assume that it's actually fixed in this way. Okay, let's check whether, okay, no, not so good, huh? We're going to move it down. Again. Okay, now. Okay, we're going to zoom in to check that the spring is connected properly. Okay, you went in, alright. Okay. Okay, gonna pan here. Yeah. Okay, but the spring look still kind of big. I want to make it even smaller again. Okay, so I'm going to scale it down slightly smaller again. Okay, so like it's like the spring is actually fix onto the wood. Okay. Alright, okay, done. Okay, now that is your objects up. Alright, now it depends on what you want to draw. You may end up wanting to draw a tree. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate how you going to draw a tree over here. Alright, so you are going to get a piece of wood to cut a tree and join it behind here. How I'm going to do that? Okay, so same thing, you oblique it up and you're going to draw the tree behind here, up, so the leaf is look like falling down. Or should I say at the side also can? It depends on, okay, in this case I'm going to draw it behind. So I'm going to draw that. Okay, so before you can draw a tree, you have to get a rectangle out first. Okay, so here you are going to get a 200 by 80 rectangle out. You can see here is a guide just now. Alright, so it's a 200 by 80. Enter. Now you get that out. Can you see that? Okay, now it's a bit too low, I think. Okay, we are going to change it again. So you undo. Okay, you go and make one more. Maybe it's not 200. Okay, it's 220 by 80. By is comma. Okay, good. It's high enough. Alright. So, okay, you're going to start drawing your tree now. Okay. Now remember, I said that you can actually use freehand, alright, to draw, but I usually don't do that because it's very difficult to control. Alright, I rather use arc. Alright, you see, you can start here, okay, and stop at any point that you want, and you can always bring the curve, alright, and make sure that the curve is on face. Alright, now you want to be sure that which part of the tree is so-called at what height kind of thing. You even better. Okay, so I'm going to undo. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm going to redo. Is Control Y is to redo. So I'm going to get the measurement out. The stem of the tree is going to be somewhere, say, okay, 135. Alright, so that I know that the tree will come out to here. Okay, the stem of the tree will come out to here. And also the thickness of the tree at the top here, because this is 80, maybe I want the thickness of the tree to be 20. So I'm going to get this ruler, the measuring tape, to help me. Alright, so just now it's 80, right? So that means 30, 30, 60. So I put 30 here on this side, and I'm going to put a 30 on the other side, and key in and okay, so I know that the tree can come up to here, and the thickness at the top here is only 20. Alright, so I get the arc, click one time, click two times, and bring it on face. Okay, it doesn't matter, alright, because here, although on face it turned out to be a bit inwards. Okay, so this is the tree. Okay, the design of the tree here. Okay, maybe here then I will try to have freehand because it's really up to me how I'm going to draw the tree. Okay, I'm going to use freehand. Let's see how well I control my hand. Alright, my mouse. I'm going to draw my tree up here. Okay, remember to end with the end point here. Alright, so this is my tree. Okay, so now the tree is done. Okay, now I'm going to delete away what is not necessary by using the eraser here. Okay, so I'm going to delete away. Okay, and then my tree is out already. Can you see that? Okay, now definitely there's a thickness for the wood that we are making, so I'm going to pull the tree out, and similarly the thickness is 12 mm. Okay, the material for wood is always 12 mm, and then now I'm going to pen. Okay, now you see my tree is up. Okay, alright. Okay, now there's a lot of guidelines here. You have to if you want to hide the guideline, all you need to do is just go to View. You just unclick these guides. You see all the guidelines there. So don't bother to go and erase it. Alright. Okay, later when you don't want to see it, you can always click on here. Okay, so this is a falling leaf design. Alright, I hope I've shown you how to use the following to make a 3D shape of your design. Alright, and now I'm going to help you to color it. Alright, okay, so here you want to have different color. Okay, now in this case, if the leaf is going to be green, you can click here, alright, to get it to become green. Alright, so you click on this paint basket and you have color up here, and you can choose the color that you want. Okay, so this green, and then the base, maybe you want it to be brown. No, I think you should use the base can be green also, but I have different type of green. Okay, the base can be green. Alright, and then the tree is brown. Okay, now you have a problem here, right? Because this part should be green, right? Okay, let's see whether can we do something about this part here. Maybe we have to separate these two up. Okay, let me see. Okay, you're going to color the top of the tree to be green. Okay, let's try to draw a line and see whether we can separate the color. Okay, zoom in, draw a line here. Okay, escape. Okay, now we want the top tree to be green. Okay, okay, now it can be done. Okay, so you draw a line, you can actually separate the coloring. Alright, okay, so let's get everything colored up. Okay, the pin. Okay, a bit. Okay, so I'm gonna draw a line to separate the two color. So okay, the top part. Okay, and the bottom part, just now I chose brown color. Okay, wait. Oh, it look like brown color. Okay. Okay, let me pen. Oh, I think this brown is nicer. Okay, so if I want to get this brown, I can use this sample paint. I click on this, and then the color that you want will appear. So I'm going to use this paint throughout. Okay, brown, green, and the falling tree maybe okay, darker green. Alright, okay, let's see. Alright, okay, it's kind of boring here, isn't it? Alright, okay, I mean I will stop here. Basically you need to know the concept, alright, of how do you draw, okay, the shape that you want. Let me delete the guides. Okay, and to present it well, you can actually remove the axis so that you don't see the axis. What happened here? I saw a line here. Let me see. Okay, we've forgotten to delete the line just now. Here. Okay, and zoom extend again. Alright, that's your artifact. Okay, feel, you can, okay, the camera here is a perspective drawing, right? Okay, so today we'll stop here just to show you how to draw a 3D drawing, okay, of the objects that you want. Alright, okay, goodbye. Remember to save. Okay, 3